we continue to track, which is the Russian plane. It has crashed, viewers. The missing Russian plane, the latest update that's come in is that it has crashed. There were about 50 people on board. That included 5 children as well. And the details that we have so far is that the Russian plane has crashed. Let's go back to Vishal for more on this. Vishal, give us the details as far as this horrible air tragedy that we are talking about right now that's just been confirmed.
Well, the state media of Russia, TASS, has just posted an update and said that fuselage of the aircraft has been found, and it was found to have been crashed, and it's on fire as we speak. This is what the emergencies ministers has been quoted at saying by the TASS agency, which is a state media, and that is what we have so far. The details are still trickling in. It's still early hours of the crash. As you mentioned, about 50 people were on board this aircraft, and at least 5 children were also there. What is the status of the passengers? That has not been revealed in this report. It just says that the fuselage, which is on fire, has been found. No further details have been shared, but it paints a grim picture as far as air travel is concerned, because we've seen a string of incidents in the last 6 to 7 months. Just in India, only about 250 people died just a month ago in that horrible crash, and just 5 to 6 months ago in Japan, in South Korea, there was a big crash in which about 190 people had been killed. What is the status of these 50 passengers traveling on this plane? That has not been revealed, as I mentioned. We are waiting for the details, but this plane has crashed is what TASS, the Russian state media, has just mentioned.
This year, there have been horrible air tragedies that have taken place. India itself witnessed its worst air tragedy in several decades with the crash of AI-171. And as Vishal is telling us, the latest that's coming is that the AN-24 passenger plane operated by Angara Airlines carrying 46 people, there were children, and then the crew has now crashed. Any other detail that you can share with us, Vishal, right now that is coming in from Russian media or any other sources that you could share with us?
Yes. TASS has just posted another detail. It says that the last check of Angara Airlines, whose plane went missing in the Amur region, was conducted by an organization in this month itself. So this aircraft was in regular maintenance. It's not a case of sabotage or anything else. That remains to be seen. But aircraft was in good health, is what the state media is claiming. The crash site of the AN-24 that went missing in the Amur region has been found. So they have identified, zeroed in on the main crash site. The earlier reports indicated that the fuselage was found. So this latest indicates that the main crash site has also been located. This is what the Ministry of Emergency Situations have been quoted as saying by the state media TASS. And the crash site has been identified is what is the latest. We have already mentioned that around 50 people were on board the aircraft when the children were also there. The status of the passengers, that is yet to be revealed by the state media, because in Russia, when it comes to flow of information, people mostly rely on state media. So we'll have to wait for what the state media says.
All right. In fact, viewers tuning in right now, Russian plane carrying 50 people has crashed. The fuselage of the plane was found at the crash site. This is the update that has been given by the Ministry of Emergency Situations in Russia. The crash site has been found in the Amur region, which is near the far east of Russia, close to China. Then there were 50 people on board and the rescue operations are currently underway. What could have been the cause right now, Vishal? Any idea that we're getting in terms of possible reasons for this air tragedy to have taken place?
These are still early minutes of the reports coming in, Gauri, but it's hard to speculate at the moment. Anything could have gone wrong. It's a region that is, affected by the war as well. Even though it slightly lies away from the main conflict region, but it's still nonetheless Russian region, which is in direct conflict with Ukraine. Is there an angle of sabotage? Was a Ukrainian angle? Is there an Ukrainian angle that will also be explored by the Russian authorities? But so far, the reports only talk about the crash site and how many people were on board the site, on board the aircraft, and also that the fact that this was a small plane, it was only about 23 meters in length, and the top speed of the aircraft could have been not more than 400 to 420 kilometers per hour. When it comes to a usual medium range civilian aircraft, the speed can go up to as much as 800 kilometers per hour. So that also indicates this was a much smaller aircraft, and hence 50 people were on board. The reasons for the aircraft, that is not a matter of speculation. It will take some time before we zero in on the exact cause. But the crash site has been identified. The authorities, the local authorities of the Amur region, the federal authorities, they are all trickling into the region and trying to investigate the matter as we speak.
All right, there are some updates coming in, which is with first and foremost regarding the plane itself, which was manufactured 50 years ago. In 2021, the aircraft's airworthiness certificate was extended until 2036. In terms of the number of passengers, 40 passengers, then 6 crew members, and the remaining as children. That's the update that's there. It was a journey that was from the entire journey is just when it was about to land is when it missed the signals with the ATC. The plane was flying from the Khabarovsk region to the Tinda route, and the Russian Emergencies Ministries has sent rescuers to the site where the plane disappeared from the radar.